Hey, all right, everybody, look, I've got another box. But what is actually in this box? Now, I don't know how big this unit is. Hopefully, it'll fit in the back of the trike and I can take it somewhere because it's a portable refrigerator. And the brand, I'll have to read it, it says BougeRV. I think that's how you say it. I don't know how big it is, so let's take it out of this box, which is quite big. It does feel quite weighty, and we'll see what is inside this box, and can we fit it in the back of a trike and take it up the mountain? Let's have a look. Right, okay, I don't know how hard this is going to be to take out, but we don't need this bit, so we'll chuck that over there. Is there a handle on it? I don't think so. Oh, it might be, I don't know. Let's pull this out of the way, like that there. Get rid of that as well. And then there is a handle there, so I'll try and pull it like that. Come on, come out. There we go, it's coming out, there we go. And there we go. Right, okay, so here it is. Now, it is smaller than this box, but it is still quite big. So, what are we looking at? We have got a lid there, look, like so. Looks like a fridge inside. And then by here, we've got another box, and inside this box is a power supply, and by there, you can, like a sort of power socket, 12-volt power socket. Now, you can buy a battery for this, but at the moment, the battery is out of stock, should be back in stock soon. So let's have a bit of a closer look and see what it's all about. We've got a display by here. We can see a power button, a settings button, it looks like, and a plus and a minus button. Then down here at the bottom, it says DC 12 volts and 24 volts. And there we go. The connector goes in there. Then I believe this part is the battery compartment. Now there's a cover here for some reason. I don't know why that is there for. Maybe you can power things if you have the battery. And if I just pull this down like this and show you, like that, we take that out there. And you can see quite a substantial size there. So it does take a rather large sized battery in there, in this hole, right by there. And if you actually look by here on this piece of rubber, there is writing on it, XTC60, USB-A and Type-C. So I assume that when you pull this down like that, and you do have the battery, then you will have them connectors available to you. It must be, because if it says it on there, it must be. Now, up on the top by here, there's a sticker. It says download the BougeRV app. Is that Bougie or Bouge? BougeRV app. And then I'll open this like this so you can look inside like that. There we go. So there we go. We got quite a tall compartment there. We got a smaller bit at the top. And it does look like it's got a drain plug there at the bottom as well. You know, down by there, look. By there. Right by there. Now at the back by here, where the hinges, I can see by here, look, there's sort of 2 points where you can probably strap it down and stop it moving about. Okay, so here's your power supply with a 240 volt input, and output is 14.5 volts at 6 amps. You've got your 12 volt power socket there, look, with quite a long lead, which is good. Then you've got your user manual there, look, and it is quite thick, but it's all in different languages. Right, okay, so I think the first test, I'm going to put this in the back of the car, plugged in. We'll put something in it to keep it cold. I'll go for a nice bit of a drive, park up somewhere, then we'll see if it's nice and cold. Maybe a nice cold drink, a sandwich, I don't know yet. We'll put it in here and we'll put it to the test. Now, before I set off, I just noticed on the box there, 45 dB whisper quiet, massive storage, IPX4 water resistant, app control, which is good. Then over by here, it does say fridge or freezer. And it says from 20 degrees Celsius down to -20. And it does say here, look, 12 to 24 volts DC or 100 to 240 volts AC. And then down by here, battery powered ready. So anyway, let's put it in the car like I said, and go for a drive. Right, okay, so I've got it in the back of the car. Here we are at the back of the car. You can see it right there. Now, if I try and tip it over, it does feel quite steady. I think most of the weight is down the bottom. Now, I've got it on at the moment, and if I bring you in a little bit closer, I'll just show you if I bring you in a little bit closer. Hopefully you can see here that it'll go down to around about -20, which is, you know, that's where things are frozen. But it also goes all the way up to, I'll keep going, look, and it goes all the way up to 20 Celsius. So we're going to put it in freezer mode down here, and you can also have it on max. Let me just wait for that to stop flashing. So you can have it on max or eco mode. I'm going to go for max mode. We're going to go all the way down to -20, like that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put something frozen in there, and I'm going to go for a drive for about an hour, and we'll see if it's still lovely and frozen after an hour of driving. Right, I've got some frozen cauliflower, so we'll put that in there like that for a minute. I've also got some water, so we'll see how cold that water gets. So I'll pop that in as well. Let's just pop that in. Okay, down by there, look, some water and some frozen cauliflower, and we'll have a look what it's like in an hour. Now in my car, I've got to press that there to keep the accessory power on. All cars are different, so you'll have to look how you can keep your power on in your car. That's how I do it in a Tesla. Okay, let's open the boot and we'll see if the frozen broccoli is still frozen. Let's have a closer look. Right, it's still going. So let's open it up and have a look inside and see what we got. We have got, that is rock hard, still completely frozen broccoli, which is lovely, fantastic. It is rock hard, trust me, it's rock hard. And then if we go to a little bit of water there, that water feels absolutely freezing. You're gonna have to trust me, it won't be long before that starts turning to ice. So there we go. So it is a freezer, but it can also be a fridge because you can turn it and set it to your own settings. Anyway, what a fantastic job. And it hasn't, look, it hasn't fallen over at all, okay? I haven't strapped it down. I've been across the mountain. I'll show you where I am now. I show you where I've been, and this hasn't fallen over. Let's put the water back in there, like that. And there we go. I'm up on top of a mountain. Here we go. All across the mountains there. And I've driven across the mountain roads, and that has stayed rock steady. But saying that, it has got things on the back. So if you want extra security, you can strap it at the back of the unit. Right, okay, here I am, out on the trike, and I've got a fridge on the back of a trike. And there's a big hill climb in front of me by here. So how hard is it going to be on a trike with a fridge on the back of the trike? Can I get up this hill? I've got to pedal a bit. Because the fridge, it does weigh a little bit, so I've got to try and get up. This is the steepest part by here now, so not far to go. Can I get up here? I am putting a bit of pedal power in, but I think we've made it. Now, I'll find somewhere to pull over, and then we can have a look how well this fridge fits in the back of this trike, because it's almost as if it was made for it. So I'll carry on a bit further, lugging this fridge around. And I have got a nice cold drink in the back of it as well. And we'll have a look when I find somewhere to park. Right, okay, so I found somewhere to park. So I'm on the Freeze F20 Made 2 trike, and this fridge fits in here almost perfectly. There's hardly any space left. See, going round there, look, round the back. It fits in there perfectly. So It's as if this trike was made to fit a fridge. Right, okay, so I got a nice cool drink in the back of here. So I'm going to get it out of there. Keep it nice and cool in there. Give it a bit of a shake. And then I could have put some sandwiches in there, couldn't I? I could have made a day of it. I could have put some food in here as well. I've only got a drink though. And there we go. Nice and cold. Anyway, I'm going to carry on with my journey with this fridge. Right, okay, so I did say at the start, there's a sticker on you for an app. So I've got the app on the phone. I'll put it by the side of me by there. So it says add device. So it's going to look, it wants to know loads of different things. We're going to connect, and it should connect, and there we go. It does say that my device, CRH20, is online. So it says that the temperature there is in Fahrenheit. You can change that in the settings, I expect. So let's go onto the device, and it says tap to try and quickly set the fridge temperature. Okay, so you can see there, look. The fridge is making a noise there, look. Minus 20 is saying inside the fridge at the moment is 24 degrees Celsius because it's very hot today. So that temperature will go down. You can change from eco to max. You can, the key sound there, you can turn it off if you want. Can you hear that there? Beeping. There we go. At the moment it says it's 14.5 volts. The temperature inside the fridge should start going down soon. So there we go. There's the app. It's pretty basic, but it does what it's supposed to do. Is you can turn the temperature up and down, look. So there we go. You can do it in the app. But it is just as easy to do it on the front of the screen. But you might not be close to it. For whatever reason, maybe it's in the boot of the car and you're in the front of the car, you can change the settings. Anyway, I will just click the settings there, look. Now it is saying by here, there's a new firmware update, but I'll click that until next time. And there we go, I can change, it says Fahrenheit Celsius, so you can change that there. It's got battery protection. So there's a few different things in the settings there, and then we go back to the actual app, and you can turn it off but there as well, so that'll turn it off. That'll turn it back on again. There we go, there's the app. Right, there we go then. That's my review of the BougeRV fridge freezer. All the links will be down in the description below, so go and check them out. So if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, comment, hype. Do all them beautiful things, and I'll catch you in the next one.